Okay, here's something we're going to touch on today. Obviously this video is filmed a couple days before you're actually going to see this. I'm going to mention Chris Cornell's suicide in this. Now, my experiences with suicides over the years have been varied, and there's been a lot of them. Something I'm not happy about, obviously. It's something that I first had a real proper taste of when I was 17 and my cousin killed himself. This is something that is serious. This is something I've researched basically from when this started happening. I realised people actually did commit suicide. It wasn't just happening to other people. It is a serious topic that needs addressing, not just in New Zealand but around the world. All my experiences, of which have been numerous, I can't count off the top of my, well, I can count off the top of my head, but I can't count the number of cases off the top of my head. There has been a lot. Interestingly enough, all men. Now, whether that be something that is just genetically flawed with us men, I'm going to say us men because I know it's about 90% male that actually watch this channel. This is something that needs to be addressed. This needs to be something that needs to be discussed more between ourselves. I know for a fact my male mates, we don't really talk to each other a hell of a lot. I'm actually quite an open book. I've realised this from years ago that we need to talk more. We need to talk more about emotions, feelings, all the sorts of shit, the good, the bad. You know, I like to think here with this here channel and platform I have something, and I do have enough knowledge to feel I am on the same track. I do not understand how mentally you can get to a point where suicide is the way out. I understand why people do it. I understand the illness behind it, and that is what it truly is. It's not a bad day, it's not a bad month. It's like people saying, oh, I was a bit depressed for 2 weeks then and there. That's actually not depression. I understand depression, what it is, and the chemical imbalances involved. My father has suffered from depression from the last couple of years as well. So it's basically rife throughout our communities. It is tragic. It is something that I try to live my life in a preventative manner. It's like changing the oil in your car. I try to live my life fit. Being fit, being healthy, and doing things you enjoy are all very important for your own mental health. And I think here in this country, the government doesn't, the government are blamed for not putting enough money into it. There's helplines which really, I don't know, I've never rung one of the helplines, but I'm assuming probably don't do a hell of a lot. I think there needs to be more awareness, there needs to be a bit more preventative maintenance for all you guys out there. While you're in good mental health, just maintain it. I think that's the idea. By keeping yourself fit and healthy, like keep off flipping drugs and limit all the other substances like drugs and alcohol, and basically just live your life and check in on friends and basically be honest, be open. Anyone out there who's watching who may feel a bit hit and miss from time to time, you are more than welcome to get in touch with me and spin a yarn to me. I'm there to help. Something that I'm going to cover at a later date. One thing I do like is Live More Awesome's approach to this, and tips on how to not just work on your physical fitness but your mental fitness. And I think their approach, which is why I've actually supported Live More Awesome for years, as a preventative maintenance type thing. Like you should be looking after yourself before it's broken, not just addressing it when it is. So that's my little serious chit chat for the day. As I mentioned, anyone out there, you can feel free to get in touch with me if things aren't going quite right for you. So yeah.